Alors, Donald Trump, conférence au Tennessee sur le Bitcoin. On va écouter un peu, un bout.
But I'm thrilled to be here in Nashville to become the first American president ever to address a Bitcoin event anywhere in the world. I say this is the steel industry of 100 years ago. It really is. I think you're just in your infancy. I can see it happening. In just 15 years, Bitcoin has gone from merely an idea posted anonymously on an internet message board to being the 9th most valuable asset anywhere in the world. Can you believe that? Is that right? That's a big deal. Think of that. It's already bigger than ExxonMobil. Soon it will be surpassing the entire market cap of silver. It's not bad. How about gold? How about gold? Let's go gold. And one day it probably will overtake gold, but based on the way it's going now, it could very well be a possibility. There's never been anything like it, and I don't think you've ever seen anything like it. And most people have no idea what the hell it is. You know that, right? So what happens when they figure it out? That's going to really be something. Bitcoin is not just a marvel of technology. As you know, it's a miracle of cooperation and human achievement and a lot of relationships that are formed. I just did a meeting, a roundtable with a lot of the leaders, and it's amazing. There's a great camaraderie. First in space, you know, at MIT, my uncle was a professor there, Dr. John Trump. He would have fit in with this room very nicely, actually. That's why I mentioned it. And I believe he was the longest serving professor in the history of MIT. He graduated. We have a very intelligent family, actually. He graduated tremendously. I think he has 3 different degrees, but they said, would you like to stay on, John, and be a professor? Well, I've got a lot of offers, I assume he said, but I've got a lot of offers. Well, we'd like... He was there for, I believe, 41 years. When I was in the White House, she hates your people. Americans do not realize that the United States government is among the largest holders of Bitcoin. Does anyone know that? How about that? The federal government has almost 210,000 Bitcoin, or 1% of the total supply that will ever exist. But for too long, our government has violated the cardinal rule that every Bitcoiner knows by heart. Never sell your Bitcoin, right? That's right, isn't it, huh? That's right. How did I figure that one? Never sell your Bitcoin. And so, as the final part of my plan today, I am announcing that if I am elected, it will be the policy of my administration, United States of America, to keep 100% of all the Bitcoin the U.S. government currently holds or acquires into the future. We'll keep 100%. I hope you do well, please.
Alors, il y a des plans avec le Bitcoin pour les États-Unis et ça va changer la donne. Bien sûr, il va garder 100% des Bitcoins, il veut les stocker finalement comme de l'or. Lui, il a une perspective à long terme. Il calcule, il voit, puis tu as l'or, puis un jour, ça va remplacer l'or, un jour. Donc, il se fait une réserve, mais c'est pas non plus la centraliser. C'est ce qu'il veut faire. Donc, la laisser libre. Bitcoin, c'est différent des CDBC centralisés, Banque fédérale centrale, comme les démocrates et les autres veulent faire.